boys and girls. This is National Tesla and the Gong. I'm here at ICC Darling Harbour, Sydney, Australia, and I'm coming to you from Fully Charged Live. This is the world's #1 home energy and electric vehicle show. Let's do this. A quick overview of where we are. We are on the 4th floor of the ICC, and this is the energy in the streets at this time. But this energy is not waned inside the halls as well. Let's go right in. Okay, let's do a walk through into this lovely place. It is an absolutely cavernous space, and it's packed to the brim with loads and loads of EV makers, chargers, battery makers, and the works. Anything and everybody who is in the EV industry is here. We are greeted by this amazing NRMA stand as we walk in, and they do have the NRMA chargers here. Let's start with the right hand side, and right off the bat we do see that the Tesla Powerwalls make a small entry via Penrith Solar Center. You can see these guys here, and then as we walk past that onto the right, this vehicle has been gathering a fair number of eyeballs from everybody here. This is the MG4 that was actually unveiled here yesterday. So this is day 2 that I'm filming, and yesterday it was unveiled here, and the number of people who were thronging these cars was absolutely massive. So this is the short range car. Both of them are the single motor cars at this time. This is a short range car, and the long range car comes onto the other side. I'm going to show you that in just a bit. And on this side you have BP Pulse with their electric chargers, and they have a Ioniq 5 that is parked here to show their stand as well. Let's go forward. The Wallbox is a sweet little charger who want alternatives to Tesla's chargers and the other chargers out there. This is a sweet little charger, and they have their presence there. They have a printing stand as well, something to look out for. And this one also has gathered a fair number of eyeballs. This is the BYD Atto 3. There are 2 or 3 of these parked around, and this is BYD's own stands, and they do give 10-minute test drives as well. So as we keep going along, now on to the right side you see the Ampol Charge. These are CCS2 chargers. And you see them here. For people who do not know, these are CCS2 chargers. I'm sure you've seen in some of my other videos as well. There you go. And they do have a BYD to show off their stand as well. And this is Evie. This is the charging network that is taking Australia by storm. We really need these third-party chargers as well, because they are helping to improve the advent of EVification or electrification of the Australian subcontinent. I'm going to show you another interesting vehicle in just a bit. These are the smaller kiosks where there are charging solutions for any and every size of charger that you want. So Autel have their chargers here. Other chargers are here. So Smart EV Solutions have their portable chargers, Sydney EV chargers, and Driven #1 Australian EV car reviewers and a news channel is here. They do have their spot here as well. RD Riley, Good Earth Group have their solar products here. Skateboards, and they do give you a short tour as well, so they let you take these Evolve skateboards for a spin as well, so you can see people enjoying this. And on this corner, I don't think many people have covered this too much. These are the solar powered vehicles. Here are the solar powered vehicles on display. For people who follow these challenges, the Northern Territory Challenge, they have some of these people in these Northern Territory challenges every year doing a grueling outback challenge with these solar powered cars. And AEVA stand is right here. This is the Australian Electrical Vehicle Association. Their stand is right here, and they have some cute mods. This has attracted a fair number of families, and families with young children particularly have really loved this particular stand. And this is the main Giga Theater, where some lovely discussions have happened. Some proper industry leaders have come on, particularly in the decision-making scene, in the battery scene. They've all come. Right now, they're having a Polestar advert that's going on right now.
And within the next 8 years, the Australian car market will be completely transformed. Now, I'm going to make a prediction here, and a lot of people think I'm crazy. Tesla and BYD, in my view, will be the two biggest automakers in the world by 2030. It's going to happen very quickly. This is the greatest disruption in history, and you guys are a part of history. It's amazing. It's amazing to see you here. You guys are the ones, are the change makers. You guys are making change happen within your community, within your families, and in this country. And it's so awesome to see you guys all here at this event, viewing this incredible disruption. And I actually feel genuinely sorry for some of these places. Japan, for example. What will happen when they lose even 50% of their auto market? The Japanese economy is 80% reliant on automobiles. What happens then? And unfortunately for them, really one person was in charge of the majority of the decisions of that. That was the president of the Japanese automotive industry, which was the former CEO of Toyota. Unfortunately, he's put the Japanese economy in this position, and it's going to be a massive collapse for them. It's sad to see for them, but it's good to see for the environment. It's good to see for electric cars. It's good to see for the future of humanity. And you guys are part of the future. You guys are willing to embrace change. Thank you so much for coming. Awesome to see you all. Thank you for being here. I'll see you the next time. Thank you. There can't be a monopoly. And luckily the US has come to the party here recently, right? With the IRA. That has, to some degree, prevented a complete monopoly to China taking over. But it's still very concerning. Now, guys, so excited to see you. Let's get the show on the road. We've got some amazing guests here to talk to you tonight. These guys really know their stuff, and let's get straight into it. Would you like to introduce yourself, my friend?
Thanks. My name is Mark Byrne from the Total Environment Centre.
So these are the street charging company, the Jolt. I do have a video of them on the channel as well. If you go into my charging infrastructure playlist, there is street charging here in Sydney and many places in Australia where these chargers are making a massive impact. And this is AGL EV. AGL used to have a great EV product. I hope they come back, particularly after seeing Tesla going with $30 a month in Texas. We used to have something like that here in Australia not too long ago, but now they have removed that product. I hope they bring it back. A little bit of the other places coming here. ABB is here. ABB has a fabulous product with the, this is the FormulaE vehicle, not Formula 1, I'm so sorry. You see all their partners there, Tagore is there, they have the Saudia, which is the Saudi Arabian Airlines, Julius Baer, ABB, FormulaE, Alliance, and the works. That's awesome. Okay, now let's go see some more cars. This is the Polestar 2. And there's another Polestar 2 over there in all its black glory. Both of these have a fair number of people thronging these stands talking about the Polestar. I already have a slow-mo video of Polestar on my channel. Do check that out. The carousel guys with their carousel, third-party tow bars for your Model 3 and Model Y are here. And this is home. Ta-da! This is the Tesla Owners Club stand, and in all its glory, the red Tesla Model Y Performance is right here. And this car has been battered. It's actually quite free right now, but it has been battered for the last couple of days, where people have thronged this to look at the Model Y. And these are some of the modified Tesla Model 3s that are there. This is a famous car in the Tesla circuit here. If you're an Australian, you'll probably know this vehicle by the name. So you can see that it has a modified yoke steering wheel and the works. And you've probably seen my DIY video of how to install a yoke steering wheel in a Tesla Model 3, Model Y as well. And the other X and S are here too. So this is home, Tesla Owners Club. There is something for everyone, like I said. These are the large vans, the EV, pure EV large vans are here. This is the E-Delivery 9 and the eUTE as well. Look at that. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous vehicle. The ET60, Australia's #1 EV eUTE, they say. And these are the specs of this vehicle too. Now, how good is that? And of course, the MIFA9. This is the people mover car. I'm going to have a full video of this car in my channel very soon. So do click on that subscribe button. Let's move along. And this is definitely the most favorite part of this entire show. Now, this is an entire section of modified Teslas, and this sprightly young girl, she has helped modify this Range Rover. This is a 1973 Range Rover modified into an electric car with Tesla Model 3 batteries and parts. I have a full video on that in my channel as well. So again, click on that subscribe button. And easily the cutest vehicle out there. Look at that. Look at this combi. Oh, so sweet. Super duper stuff, this one. Who said you don't have EVs in all shapes and sizes? These things are breeding. And now let's go outside. All right, guys, now let's step outside. So this is the outside arena, as they call it. And a fair few number of things are happening here as well. Rightio, first up on to your left, you can see that there are these lovely e-bikes. You can actually test them out for yourself, go on a nice joyride. And this is quite popular with the family and with family and kids. And then you can see a fair number of EVs. We'll look at them in just a bit because there's something interesting happening here in the second theater, the outside theater. You can see here entertaining the crowd is the man himself.
When I first met him, he literally lived in an old broken bus with it, and he had a dog on a string and a pile of kids, and he now lives in a castle. So he's done all right out of it. But he was his company, Electricity, put in.
And now let's look at the vehicles themselves. Now this is a RX-8 Mazda converted by Surge Electric Vehicles. If you want to have some of your existing classics converted, do contact them. Great to have these guys. Now this is the Peugeot Volt in its flesh right here. And this, of course, is the IONIQ 5. Now, there's another IONIQ 5 over there. I'm going to show you that in just a bit. This is a lovely vehicle. It's done well here. Availability is pretty good. It's pretty nice that we're getting more and more choices here. And that is the other IONIQ 5 I wanted to show you. There we go, the other IONIQ 5. It is actually gorgeous in this two-tone look, black and silver. Really lovely looking vehicle. And this is the new baby in the block, the Polestar 2. It's a lovely vehicle. A full video of Polestar 2 is coming on the channel very soon, so do click on that subscribe button. And this is from Splend, and they say, don't just look at me, own me. Let's do that. So that's that. If you want to look at that, please do look up that QR code. And this is the vehicle that everybody wants to beat. This is the Tesla Model Y. it well can be the most sought after EV in the market, particularly if you're in the market for a crossover SUV. In EV format, this is probably the car to beat. And this one is a updated version as well. It's got some new colors which are not available from Tesla. So this is a wrap that they've done, a two-tone wrap, really good. It's got the rack mounts on top for the bicycles, and unlike the Model 3, this is a hatchback, so it has the wide rear cabins as well. It's pretty awesome then. And this does gather a fair amount of eyeballs. And this is the old kid in the block, the Kona Electric. Don't forget, the new Kona Electric is coming to Australia very soon, and it is a ground-up electric vehicle as well. So that is something to look out for. This is the older version. It is sort of has a similar styling to its diesel and petrol counterparts. And do be aware that the electric Kona refreshed version is going to come before the petrol and hybrid vehicle. So that is something which says that, you know, electric vehicles are winning the game, and that is something to remember. Now this is a gorgeous vehicle in itself. Actually, I like this quite a bit. This is the Kia EV6 with this unusual charge port in the right hand side over there. That is something to look out for. More and more of these are getting in. The choices are getting more and more and more as we go along. Now, are the buses being neglected? Not at all. Look at this. This is a H-drive modified electric bus. Super duper. It's got all the bells and whistles, and it is non-polluting as well. Now, parked between these two giants, and then onto your left you see the JAC commercial electric truck, but parked between them is this cute little fella. This is the Smart. It is great for city commutes. I think if you want to park this vehicle, this probably will fit into any matchbox, any pocket. Super duper cute looking EQ variant of the Smart is right here. And then there are the other vehicles there, the Ioniq 5 again, and the other EVs, the Nissan, the Volvos, the Tesla EVs. The Model Y is here in all its black splendor. The NRMA branded Kona EVs are here. The other EVs here. This is the Model 3 and a fully spiced up Model 3 as well. So you don't have to buy the colors that Tesla gives you. You can actually buy a white vehicle, and then this is a white vehicle. You can see that this is a white one. You can see that a little bit of the white is still there, and then you can modify it to your heart's content. This is super awesome indeed. Tesla 1.